In this video, Star Wars The Black Series, The Bad Batch figures. Hello and welcome my friends, Darth Rock, back for a little collection video. We're going to go through and check out the boys of The Bad Batch, all 5 of them, and a couple of the other figures from The Bad Batch that I do have. Yeah, these guys are awesome. They look awesome. Brilliant show. So I'll move them aside and we'll check out each one and put all their bits together and show you how cool they look. So first off, the leader, Hunter, and he's a cool looking figure. Really like, I love their uniform, their arm. It just looks so good. And if we come in, just look at that face. That is a cool face. And he's got the skull on the side there as well. It's just, yeah, I love the armor so much, and these guns look really good. Really, really good. The only flaw with him is he's got nowhere to put his weapons. He does come with this awesome backpack, which would be cool if it attached to the side somehow. But I have never ever figured or seen that out myself, so if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. It's a great detail, just all the scratches and cuts they have on them. He comes with, again, that awesome gun there. He's got his knife here. This looks quite cool. Sorry, I got attacked by my cat. Yeah, quite neat. Little wee knife. And obviously comes with his helmet as well, which they all go on pretty neatly. Pop that on his head like so. Very nice. But yeah, I just love that battle damage they all have. Sorry, I'm fiddling with him now. Just trying to get all this stuff in his hand and his wrists turning. His elbow, sorry. Yeah, he's cool. He is cool. Do you like him? Hunter from The Bad Batch. Looking awesome. Right, I'll move him out of the way. Who's next? I'm going to go through boxes, which you can see that's what I've got. So next up is, I'm sure I'm missing one there. And just a quick look, see at his box here. He's number 1. So next in my Bad Batch collection, number 2. Crosshair. Normal Crosshair. I never bothered with the other one. He's number 2. Just because I didn't really need it. And here is the man of the hour. Looking cool. So yeah, there's an Imperial Crosshair who's just completely black. But I definitely prefer the look of this one here. Again, nicely sculpted with a scar across his eye. Again, armor just looks great. A bit of wear and scratches and cuts. Got the skull. Bullets on here as well. Holding his helmet at the moment. And on his backpack here, his sniper rifle does actually come apart and go into the backpack. And he's even got a pistol with a holster. I don't know why Hunter doesn't. But yeah, I like him. He looks excellent. So again, I'll just take his helmet off. So yeah, that comes apart in 2, pops right out. And back together. And yeah, put his helmet on here. Quick look at the face there. Looking good. So I'm just sort of move forward a little bit so you don't see the chin. And he's also got the adjustable visor bit here, scope, and then his gun. Just goes back into two like so. Very neat. I will put it in his hands. Here we are, crosshairs. Crosshairs or crosshair? Crosshair. Yeah, he looks cool. I like how that sort of symbolises the scar as well. He looks fan-dangly-tastic. Alright, let's bring in the next one. Next up, the Elite Squad Trooper. After the formation of the Galactic Empire, a small group of highly skilled enlist recruits is tasked with neutralizing anti-Imperial insurgents throughout the galaxy as a means to prove the effectiveness of conscripted soldiers. He's basically a black clone trooper with green eyes. So he's like a death trooper. But he looks cool as, especially those green eyes. As you know, big Death Trooper fan. So he just looks amazing. Yeah, very, very basic. Not much to look at, like I said. Yeah, he looks great. Love those eyes. That visor, I mean, or doesn't have a holster, but he doesn't need it. But yeah, love that black. Looks so good. Not much to look at with him, obviously, and again, these new articulation are absolutely awesome. Get him in a really, really good poses. But he is a fantastic figure. Really, really cool. Quick squizzy at the box. Whoops, too far. So we shot the side there, come around to the back. And we are number 3. And I just read that. Very, very cool. Who is next in my arsenal? Next up, Tech. He looks great. Really, really like this guy. There is a newer one coming which is a little bit better looking. But number 4 in the line there, looking good. Tech from the Bad Batch. Alrighty, where is he? There he goes. Bring him on in. Sorry, my dogs are here. He's cool. Really, really good looking job of this guy here. Nice facial sculpt. He's got a lot going on him as well. He's got grey, more of a whiter grey, or lighter grey than the others. As you can tell, they are quite a darker colour. So yeah, he's got a lot going on with him. Really does. Really cool looking pack here. He's got heaps going on with him. Looks awesome. He's got his helmet. He's got some tools here which are removable and he can kind of hold. I think he has I'm pretty sure he has a gun. I don't know where it is though. I swear he does. But he looks cool as. Again with the damage and the wear and tear. There's his helmet. Looking cool, and that does come down. He's a new one. I think he's got actual glasses. It's a cool helmet. Again, a nice sculpt there. Helmet just pops on. This goes on quite neatly. I find you just gotta move this forward to get it on properly sometimes. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And he's got his tools down here. You can hold quite well. tech from the Bad Batch. Looking awesome. Yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, he does come with a pistol, but I don't know where it is at the moment. But yeah, he doesn't have a holster either for it. But still, looking good, looking good. And up next, in the form of Wrecker, one of the best definite figures of the Bad Batch. He's awesome, great character as well. But he's by far going to be my fave. Look at that smirky face. There we go. Looks so good, and those scars on the side. I'll just straighten his head up. Drop his helmet. Shit, look at those scars on the face. The lines. Eyes. It just looks so good, and all that battle damage on him as well. He just looks absolutely awesome. Backpack. Again, he doesn't have a holster for his gun, but he does have a knife, which we'll see in a minute. Backpack looks cool, there's quite a bit going on there. I love the colours, the red and the grey goes well with the white. Yeah, look at those beefy legs. He's got his knife. We'll pull that out in a sec. Looking good, looking good. Again, he's got that blaster rifle. And as we look at his helmet, I like that. He's so cool. Definitely my favourite. That face just looks so good, you don't want to cover it up. That pops on rather nicely. See, but because of his collar around here, there's not much room to move, but there's enough for him to look badass. And if we pull that out, now that's a knife. That's cool. It's a cool blade. Focus. Very nice indeed. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Yeah. Very cool. Put that in his hand. Like so. Star Wars in my head. Have you guys ever heard of the band Galactic Empire? I'll pop something up here. If you haven't, check it out on Spotify and even YouTube. They do heavy metal version of Star Wars music, and it is absolutely fantastic, especially if you're a fan, you know, and you like the music, which I do. Yeah, the rock stuff, some of them absolutely awesome, especially like Jewel of the Fates and Imperial March. But yeah, highly recommend checking them out. I'll try and leave a link in the description for them. Actually, they've just released a third album, which has got like the likes of The Mandalorian, Kenobi stuff as well. Sorry, I was just posing them up. So, got a bit carried away there. He's cool. Such an awesome fig. Absolutely awesome. Wrecker from the Bad Batch. He just looks so good with that knife as well. Yeah. Right. There's him. And quick squizzy at his box. Oops, pushing the wrong buttons. That one. Squizzy at the side there. That awesome image of him slamming his fists. Flicker around the back. And he is at number 5. Cool. So that's him out of the way. Next up is the Imperial Clone Shock Trooper. And I like him. I like him a lot. Number 7. See, I've only got a small handful. Mainly the guys and troops. But yeah, very cool indeed. Originally founded during the Clone Wars as a security police for Coruscant governmental facilities and bodyguards for Republic representatives, the group of clones known as Shock Troopers now operate as elite forces of the Empire. And there he is. Again, that new mould, they just look so good, so much more posability with them. But yeah, really like this troop. That red really looks nice, pops out real well. It's got his red pauldron as well. Yeah, you can see the red belt. You can see, they can hold their weapons so much better. Yeah, dig those colours. Helmet too. Like I've said before, a lot of them look the same, but it's just the helmet that makes a difference. But yeah, he's a great figure. Again, such good articulation. Got a little bit of weathering there, just in the front and the arms. But yeah, he is cool. Imperial Clone Shock Trooper. And here is Vice Admiral Ramparts. He's a pretty cool looking Imperial. Comes with this really cool mouse droid or MSC droid, however you want to look at it. This thing looks fantastic. Look at all the detail to it. Something so little. Absolutely awesome. They've actually got this guy on clearance now for $19 at EB Games, so you must want to pick it up just for some more mouse droids. How cool does that look? And Mr. Rampart looks pretty good. Again, these animated figures, they can nail so well. Looks really good. It's just a head, different head really. The articulation's just like the old ones, like Tarkin and stuff. He's quite basic otherwise. He's got his pins here. Yeah, stands nicely in there, works well. Right, what's next? Actually, last but definitely not least, excuse me, Rampart. My boy Echo. Very cool. He looks great. He's one of my favourites. Probably my second favourite actually. I just love, as we'll see in a minute, his helmet and that. Just looks fantastic. He's number 11. I need a normal clone version of Echo. I've only got this. I just could never get it. The one that came out in those Clone War packs even. Just could never get a Black Series Echo before he became this. Right. And here is Echo. Bloody awesome figure. Really is. A little bit different to the others in parts, but again, nice facial sculpt there. A lot of damage and wear markings on him. Skull on the chest. Yeah, I just love that red and grey, black, white. Again, he's got a backpack on the back. A holster with a pistol, which is a Q, and this, it's not really soft. I wouldn't say it's soft at all, to be honest, but still looks part, still looks cool. And you can see here, we'll look at his head in a sec. He's got this arm here, which that detaches. He's got like a screwdriver. Look at that. Yeah, and then you've got this claw here, which connects to, just plugs on there. a couple of wee grooves just to make sure you get it in the right place, but generally, so that's pretty cool. Nice shininess. Right, let's look, we'll move up and have a wee look at his head and then his helmet. Here's a little bit of a look at his head here. Quite a plain face, but he's got this almost a lobot thing coming around his back. A wee silver bit, so I'll just pop that off. That's cool. See the little silver bits like here, like it connects. So that's quite neat. There you go. Nice wee look-see there. Then we will bring in the helmet. See, his helmet's a little bit slightly different, where it's got this at the back, obviously because of that there, which is a little tricky to get on sometimes, but it's generally goes on pretty well. Just pop straight over there, sort of pop it into place, and then you just got to get a little pin at the back, and it's done. Pop his backpack back on. And boom, like that. Looks great. Yeah, such a different figure, but really, really cool at the same time. Don't know how to put that. Yeah. Excellent. Echo. Right, I will line them all up and we'll close out the video. Well, there we are, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that video. There's some pretty cool figures, these Bad Batch characters. But yeah, pretty happy with what I've got, but I'll always take Troopers all day long. But yeah, I've got the 5 and they look absolutely awesome. Yeah, what's your thoughts? Do you have these guys? Do you watch the show? Who's your favourite? And until the next one, my friends, give into the dark side and may the Force be with you all.